Hello and welcome to my 15112 term project, Rolling Around a Cube. My name is Molik Doshi and I'm currently a student at Carnegie Mellon University studying computer science. Let's take a look at the game. Basically, the objective of this game is to guide the yellow ball shown on the upper left corner down to the lower right corner on all four faces so that the ball gets all the way around the cube back to where the ball started. It is in effect a two-dimensional game played within a three-dimensional world. Remember to avoid all obstacles at all costs. The score is computed by using the number of attempts and time it took to solve the stage, so the lower the score, the better the score is. Points are created on the cube by clicking on the cube. Once a complete path from the red square to the green square has been drawn, we can let the ball run by pressing the down arrow key. In fact, to try and get a really good score, we want to try and get around the cube in one attempt, so I can draw paths on all four sides before I send the ball rolling. So right now I am just creating paths on all four sides of the cube before I let the ball run. Now as soon as I hit the down key, it'll run by itself, and if there is a collision as shown, then the display will come up telling us collision occurred and resets the current face of the cube we're on. As we can see, the number of attempts will now increase by 1 once I run it again. Similarly, the game detects any cheating that may be tried. For example, if you try to go out of bounds or outside the box, it'll tell you you're going out of bounds, and you cannot do this. This will higher your score, which is not good, so just remember, don't think outside the box. Once the game is over, we will see what will happen. There was another collision, so as you can see, the collision detection seems to be working just fine. This whole game is about timing. You want to try to not hit any obstacles, which right now I seem to not be doing very well. And we will observe what will happen at the end of this game. As the ball reaches back to the beginning, a final score will be showed, and we will return to the stages menu. I've designed 5 stages with increasing difficulty. As you can see, as I go to higher levels, there are more obstacles, making the gameplay that much tougher. We can also use the secret feature Solve that automatically solves the first face if you get stuck. However, the score will stop being counted if you use this feature. You'll enable this feature by pressing the S key and watch the ball magically move and find a path that will result in completing the current face. The rest is still up to you though. Now it's your turn to finish the game. If you couldn't notice already, the obstacles that are not on the current face are grayed out. They're grayed out so that it's easier for the user to tell which obstacles are on which face, so that you know which face you are working on. All of the stages are randomly generated, and can be reset to create a new arrangement of obstacles by pressing the R key. For example, I can keep pressing the R key, and you can see many different versions of the same game, and same stage, but in different positions and different colors. During gameplay, we can press P and U to pause and unpause respectively. This pauses and unpauses the gameplay and the music if it is on. If we want to go back from a menu or the game back to the menu, we just press backspace. Now let's look at the user interface. As we already saw, the play button takes us to the different stages or levels we can play from. If you didn't notice, the button colors correlate to the color of the screen it points to. For example, the purple button for stage 1 leads to a purple three-dimensional world. The blue one leads to a blue world, and so on. Even the menu items themselves hold this property. When pressing the green play button, the levels page has a green background color. The best scores screen is there to display the lowest scores the user has been getting on the different stages. This takes place through the different files that track the best score. If there are no best scores, it'll just say none for that stage. If we go back and click on the settings, we can see that we can turn off the music if we don't want it. However, I still do want it, so I'm going to turn it back on. Lastly, but not least, is the instruction screen, which is ironic because the user should view this page before doing anything else. This page describes all of the details of how to play the game, similarly to how I've been describing it for this video. So that's my game. I wanted the user interface and gameplay of this project to be simplistic yet fun, addictive, and aesthetically pleasing. I programmed this game in Python 2.7.8 using the Sublime Text Editor. The two main modules I used were Visual Python or RePython for all my three-dimensional graphics and gameplay, along with Pygame for the background music. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you playing Rolling Around a Cube in the near future. Thank you.